don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Shout out to your mom and dad for making you. Staying in a vision, they did a great job raising you. When I create, you're my muse. The kind of smile that makes the news.
Hold up, I feel like I'm kind of high. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now you can see me a little bit better. Alright, I know and am very aware of the fact that it is indeed the next day. The video that I had originally wanted to do, it didn't feel, if I kind of rushed and I was like, I don't want to put this up, so I was like, we'll just film a completely different type of video, what was essentially supposed to be for yesterday. So yeah, there's that. Also, I have on green eyeshadow. I was wearing a green tank top, but I got coconut oil on it when I was putting some in my hair, so now we're in a different shirt. Anyways, so for what was again supposed to be for yesterday's video, we are going to be doing something entirely different. So this video, we are going to be answering writing prompts from this book. Now, I bought this sometime in high school. I don't even remember. It's been so long. But I got this at Five and Below. Why I got it? I think I got this to kind of help me with writing. I don't know. I don't even remember why I bought this. But we're going to be answering questions out of this book. And that's pretty much the gist of the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's find the first question. Let me see. List at least 3 things you think are beautiful and describe their beauty. I would say, 3 things that I think are beautiful. Flowers. Flowers for sure. I would say flowers, the season fall. Wait, that's not a thing. That's a season. Okay, so flowers, music, and sunsets. Sunsets, man. No, I just think nature as a whole is just, yeah, so we're gonna go nature, music, and I need one more. And I'm gonna just do 2 because I can't think of 3. If I think of 3, I'll probably insert it in here. But nature, especially flowers and stuff like that, or just like plants, are just absolutely just beautiful. The colors, the patterns, even the ones that we like that would kill us. Like, oh my god. Sunsets, man, sunsets. I'm a huge sunset lover. I have probably gonna put it in here somewhere. You know how we do. I have a bunch of pictures of sunsets on my phone, and I just, oh my god, it makes me so like it just warms my heart and just like brings me so much joy just seeing a sunset. It's just so pretty. Next question. Ooh, this is a good one. Do you think take it one day at a time is good advice? Why or why not? Honestly, I feel like that just depends on who you're telling it to, because it depends on the type of pattern that's been like put into your head or like instilled in your head from a young age and stuff like that. And for me, it was just like, I feel like now as an adult, like at this given moment, I can't, well, no, because, okay, most of the time, my brain is just like, imagine a hamster going on a wheel and just never being able to get off the wheel, and it just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. That's how my brain feels on a daily basis. So it's like, you can't tell somebody like me to slow down, because it's hard for me to slow down. Like, I go at the speed that my brain goes at, which is why I, like, I'm always on the go. I never like really like sit down and really take time to kind of just like let everything sink in. But back to the question. Take it one day at a time is good advice, I think. But then it also depends on who you're giving the advice to. Because if going fast and just never really taking breaks is all that someone has ever known, then it's not, I mean, that's not going to fully register in their head. Then be like, yeah, okay. Just one, just, it just goes through one ear and out the other. What the hell? I really don't want to answer the question, but I'm going to do it anyway. What do you always have an excuse for? I always have an excuse as to why I don't finish everything on time, because if you're really close to me, you know that I am a huge freaking procrastinator. Like it's sad to say, but I'm always behind on shit. I'm like usually always behind, and it's like I'm never really caught up with anything, and that ties in with the fact, and that ties in with me not like being consistent or following up or staying updated on stuff like that. I do have my moments where I'm like, okay, you need to like, like where I'm usually on it, but it's like I can be consistent, but it's just like an up and down thing. So it's like, but just like the take it one day at a time, being consistent and like trying to stay consistent is also another one of very many things that I'm working on. So yeah, I always have an excuse as to why I don't finish everything on time. That's like my biggest thing. Next question. Did you go to prom? What happened? If you said no, how do you feel about school dances? I actually did go to prom. Again, we're gonna insert, or I am going to insert a picture or two here. I didn't take that many pictures for prom because of the phone I had, and also it was dark, and I was just like, either whoever I was at prom with could take pictures and they could just send them to me, and then that's that. I did go to prom. I originally did not want to go for whatever reason. I don't even remember why I didn't want to go. But then I just like remember my stepmom being like, well, you don't have a choice. And I'm actually glad I went. I'm actually really glad I went, because I'm pretty sure I would have regretted not going. And okay, I'm gonna just say this. This is my personal opinion. I know usually most people's reasons for not going to prom or like missing out is like, oh, I didn't have a date. And I'm like, I didn't have a date either. I went by myself. And I just think prom is just more than just going to, who the fuck? Pardon my French. Oh, never mind. Sorry. My disregard. Anyways, but I just, yeah, like prom should be something that you should enjoy. Like prom is a night that you should never forget, and it's a memory that stays with you forever. We're probably gonna answer like 4 or 5 more questions. Do you still believe in anything old-fashioned? Example, writing letters. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I kind of go back and forth on like this like old school, new school, or like old-fashioned, new-fashioned stuff and whatnot. I'm still a fan of writing letters. Now, I wouldn't consistently write them like to somebody, especially because I mean, we have these, so my phone just turned off. My bad. Yeah, especially when we got these, so it's like. But I do love a good letter. I also love. Okay, it was just saying that my alarm went off. I do believe in can't even say, well, yes, I'm gonna say old school romance, like the traditional love, being a gentleman, I just believe in old fashioned romance and old school pet names. Oh my god, honey, darling, dude, oh my god, I know they're old fashioned, but they just touch my heart. Oh my god. Anyways, my mind just went blank. But yes, I still do believe in some old-fashioned things. Because I'm not really put the new stuff down. It's just like, I just can't get with it, What wastes most of your time? Being on my phone. When I tell you I can scroll for hours on TikTok, believe me when I say that. That's what wastes most of my time. Being on my phone. But now I feel like now, like I really don't like being on my phone that much actually. Like, because now I just get bored. Or like, no, that's probably just because of the fact that my phone's kind of dry. And I don't really have like, I mean, my friends do text me, but everyone has lives, you know, they're busy doing their things. So it's like, I'm not expecting like instant replies just like that, you know, so my phone's still dry though. But anyways, do you dwell on the past or do you move on pretty easily? It depends on the situation for me. No, I'm gonna say, I forget what it's called. This does tie into the question, but I'm gonna explain this first, and then it'll make sense. I don't know if it's emotional dysregulation or emotional dysfunction. I'm pretty sure it's emotional dysregulation. I don't know how right or wrong I am. Don't take my word for it. But that's just basically where you feel your emotions more intensely than others. So something that may not seem like that big of a deal to somebody else is like such a big deal to you. That is me to a T, and I absolutely hate it because it's like I don't like I want to be able to move on and just be like I don't want to no, but I can't. I can't, and I freaking hate it. And I feel like I dwell on the past way too much, and it's just like you can't move forward by just like constantly just being here. Like you need to accept what has happened in the past and move on to bigger and better things, you know? So, yes, I do unfortunately dwell on the past a lot, but as I said, that's just another one of again, that is just another one of very few many things that I'm working on. What? That is one of very many things that I'm working on. I'm probably gonna answer like 3 more questions. Also, I have my glasses off so you can see my eyeshadow more because I think I slayed. I slayed. What are you skeptical about and why? I am skeptical about my blindness. Okay, hold on. I had to turn that down because I feel like that was kind of loud. But one thing, excuse me, my throat is so goddamn dry. Anyways, I am skeptical about people. Like I just believe too much in what everybody has to say, and this is hold on. I've realized, or not realized, but it makes me think back to 20-year-old me going through what I was going through. And I don't do this, by the way. Even when I saw the red flags in a person, I would still try to rationalize them. As I said, don't do that. Do not do that. Yeah, but I'm skeptical on people, and it's just like, you can't. People just be doing the most. Okay, but that was yesterday's video. We're using past tense because, yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. Excuse me, sorry. Anyways, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hasta luego.